Three, two, one. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You already know who it is in the building. It's your favorite player, partner, Pimp 611 Fox in the building. You got the next two, dude.
What you know about the next two?
The claps.
All right.
So I don't like reaching over like that. It's weird. To my left, you already know who it is in the building. It's Ran Up a Sack. Smoking that endo. Go out the out, though.
This nigga's stupid.
Yeah, I agree. To my right, always here. Let me give a brotherly shout out to D Swags.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And our special guest today, your second woman guest, the wonderful Micky in the building.
Gang gang in this bitch.
Hashtag it.
There it is. After the fifth intro start. Finally got it down.
I really like not being introduced as DeAndre's little sister. That was like the first time in my life.
I wasn't going to introduce you like that.
Ah.
Anyway, I wasn't going to.
Well, guess what? You are my little sister, so get used to it.
Oh, he said it. That's what it was right there.
Never.
How was your day, Shop?
How was my day? My day was annoying as shit. But on the other side of it, got a bidding war. I'm about to start this bidding war at my job. It's like somebody hit me up for a job offer today. And I'll tell these niggas they gotta pay me. And
Facts.
if they pay me, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tell my current job, and if they can't pay me, I'm out.
That's what it is right there.
Business. But yeah, that's how my day was.
Is that what got you? Are you stressed right now?
Nah, I'm stressed from, bro. Fucking this whole last couple of days, mad annoying shit been happening. Remember last night at the fucking bar, that dumbass John.
You still thinking about that?
Yeah, nigga, what the fuck? It goes with everything. The fuck?
Yeah.
Why she think about my fucking weekend, nigga?
Why
that
she
did?
push you like that?
What?
You said that ruined your weekend?
Nigga, I said that's one thing of my weekend.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
have multiple days.
Okay,
Shit
okay.
builds up.
Hey, yo, that joint was
But you never
tripping.
stress, so you don't get it.
Yeah, right. Definitely not lying about that. Not my nature.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Flag on the play.
Okay.
All right. You don't ever stress
It's rare.
at all? There ain't nothing you stress about?
No, it's rare. I do, but it's rare. I'm not gonna say I don't. Like, I'm immune to stress. No, that's not
What
the
is it? You
case.
just don't let shit get to you?
Nah. Like, that's what I say. You still worry about that? Like, no, I don't care about that shit.
Maybe you just don't express stress like others.
It could be it. I just rarely I don't let shit. Like,
So a John walk up to you, hit you in your fucking face. What the fuck you doing? How would that make you feel?
the same thing you did last night.
I said, how would it make you feel? You don't know how I felt.
Oh, yeah, I'll be mad, but 30 seconds later, I'll be like, I'm done. I don't care.
Okay.
It already happened. What am I going to do about it now? It's already done.
It's interesting how you process things.
On to next.
See, I would have been pissed. I would have been mad as shit
Which I was.
and in my thoughts the whole time. Like, what made her do some dumb shit like that? I wasn't even doing nothing.
The alcohol.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I'd feel about the whole situation. So I understand why you feel the way you feel.
And this motherfucker told me I lack compassion.
You said it
Look
too.
in the mirror, nigga. And now I'm saying it to you. Look in the mirror, nigga.
Oh, man, it's true.
I think it is.
I like compassion.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say to that.
Maybe he just lacks empathy
I don't know.
because he just couldn't relate to you stressing about it.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Empathy.
Whatever.
If one of us said empathy, you would have said, I don't think that's it. But since she said empathy, you was like,
agree.
maybe that's
Mind
true.
you, everyone.
Listen,
niggas
listen,
say you a
listen,
yes
listen,
man too
listen.
from last episode too.
Listen.
Fuck 'em.
Don't
listen.
start that this episode.
Let
Fuck
me
'em.
just clarify.
There it is.
What you gotta say to that?
Say it again.
Fuck
Yeah,
them.
yes man.
Not true.
Let me just clarify. It's Libra gang in this bitch. Some things y'all just don't understand.
Fuck Libras.
And that's why you got punched in the face.
Whoa. He didn't get punched in the face.
She don't even know what happened, but
She was drawing.
Okay.
She was completely out of pocket. Like when you drop something that was in your pocket, like money in your pocket, completely out of pocket.
Context for the viewers, because she don't know what she talking about. She wasn't there.
I wasn't
We
there.
was at the bar. Me and these two niggas. And two people, some Joan and some gay nigga. It doesn't even matter he's gay, but some dude, fucking they trying to like, they arguing them. Like literally I'm sitting at the bar like this. They're arguing across me like this. Joan got her arms all in my fucking face. I'm like, yo, move. Like, move on my face. And she wasn't moving. So I fucking took her arm, pushed that shit on my face. And she looked at me. She was mad as shit. I'm just like, you in my fucking personal space. I ain't say it like that, but that's what it was. And after that, she decided to fucking take her left hand, fucking try to hit me in my fucking neck or some shit. And I could have did mad shit, but I let it slide.
I am proud of you how you handled that.
She ain't worth it.
Exactly.
She just some random girl. I don't fucking know her.
Facts.
But yeah, it ain't never worth it. Don't let, like you always say, don't let nobody trick you out your position.
Facts. Hashtag that shit.
But how y'all doing now?
Me personally, I'm feeling real angry and sad. You know what I'm saying? I was working on music a lot today. I cleaned up a little bit. But like recently, I just been in my head, just not really want to deal with the bullshit. Cause it's always some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I got dropped from my disability. A lot of people think that's just the money. Nah, that's the insurance too. I'm waiting for the one day I go to dialysis and be like, oh wait, here go a bill. You gotta pay this before you come in. You know what I'm saying?
How much would that cost?
Shit, I think I got a copy of the invoice upstairs. You want to see it? that shit quite pricey.
We'll post it on the screen for the viewers.
Like that shit is not cheap. Even with disability, they was charging me $750 a month.
Yeah, and you trying to move and shit too.
That's a down payment. You gotta get this bread, bro.
I'm with you. That's like I said. I'm on some business shit. Like I'm trying. It ain't nothing personal.
Yeah.
Paying about the bread. Go ahead.
All right. What about you, Seth? How you feeling?
Happy.
No, unmotivated.
Unmotivated?
What's the other word? Tired. That's about it.
Would you like to explain why?
I feel tired.
Like why you feel unmotivated and tired?
Tired because I went to bed at 3 o'clock last night. Like physically tired. Not mentally. Just physically.
But you also say you feel unmotivated?
Yeah. I just don't feel like doing anything today. Like not the pod, just in general. I didn't feel like working. I didn't feel like driving home. I didn't feel like doing shit.
Yeah.
So
How you feeling, Micky?
I feel great.
That's good.
I feel like it's very different from how you guys are feeling, but yeah, I feel pretty great. I was telling DeAndre this was the first week at my new job, so you know, it was amazing.
For the viewers, tell them what you do. The ones that don't know.
So I'm a hairdresser and a stylist. I'm also an esthetician and a makeup artist.
What's
I
the
do it all.
esthetician?
Basically, you just work on the skin. So if you go to a spa and you get a mask, that would be done by an esthetician.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. They also do makeup, stuff like that.
You ever think about coming out with your own products?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I currently make my own shea butters. Like I make products for myself right now because I feel like I'm my best tester. And when I was studying chemistry in college, like everything I was learning, I kind of just took it and started to incorporate that into what I wanted to do, which was make hair products. So right now I currently make like my own oils, my own shea butters. I can make pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Not really everything. I'm not going to say everything because I haven't figured out how to make a hair mousse. That's what I'm working on right now. But I can make a hair gel, deep conditioner, shampoo.
Get something for Seth's dreads.
Huh?
I said she needs to get something for your dreads. And I'll take something too. My hair is dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
My hair is bad.
I
know
got
you need
you.
something too.
That'll be tough.
You got him?
That'll be.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be tough.
What makes your products different than anybody else's?
It's kind of hard because at the end of the day, a product is a product. It's more so about the brand. And for me, I put my whole heart and soul into what I do. It's an extension of myself, and I'm very aligned and blessed and highly favored to be able to do what I'm, put on this earth to do. And it's always been about hair.
That's what's up.
So that's what separates me from everybody else, I guess.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. Like, it's not about the money.
Right. It's because you care about it.
Yeah.
It's like a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You raising this product, this brand, your brand, off the ground. You want to see it grow.
I think that's kind of what it was very interesting to me listening to you guys talk about your days and stuff like that. And when Ashad was saying, like, it's about the business, if it ain't about the money, I don't want to talk, whatever. I think that that's, one way to go about life. But at the end of the day, like, that can also lead to a lot of stress, because how are you really manifesting abundance if you're worried about money?
Could you explain what abundance is?
So abundance is basically just like the concept of your cup running over. So when, in religious terms or whatever, God fills your cup with blessings, water, and he will allow it to spill over, and also like spill onto others who need it.
I feel like sometimes I'll just get lost and like, yeah, I say the business and it's about the money because like I'm not where I need to be in life. So
Right.
money is literally what I need to get to where I want to go. So I feel like sometimes I become blinded and do forget to take time for myself, or just sit back and like observe everything.
Right.
And the shit just be getting to me. I might in my mind I don't have enough time to do X, Y, Z.
Right.
And
Well, what's crazy? Like, time is money.
exactly.
So it's like if you're focused on the money, right? Like, for instance, let's say your main goal is to make money, so you work overtime, right? Well, kind of do the math. Like, take time and money, divide them into each other. How much are you really profiting if they're both the same?
I mean, I'm about to get my fucking invoice for the viewers and shit.
Right. I'm just saying, like, figuratively.
Nah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Right now, that's perfect because like lately I have been working like hella hours. Like now I'm getting mad hours type shit, overtime, mad overtime, everything. And right now I'm on the money shit. Like, I need, like, sometimes you just gotta, at least for me, sometimes I gotta put my head down, just get low, and just literally focus on the money for me to get better, and then all right, pull back a little bit.
Right.
And then just like, all right, I got this money. Now what I'm going to do with the money?
Right.
Where can I put it? How can I make this money like last me more? So I don't got to always put my head down and just like get in that bull rush mode.
But where you're spending your time, are you happy?
Hell no. When I clock in, anyone from my job watching this, they already know what's up. Like, I don't like doing that shit. Like cooking, like I work at a restaurant, like that shit cool, but like it's not my passion. Right. I don't want to do that shit. Like I'd rather sit here and do this shit and be on the computer doing anything for this or anything entertainment wise,
right?
Rather than being clocked in and working in the kitchen slaving. Because to me, and no disrespect to anyone who do this shit, because I do this shit right now, but to me, it's peasants work. What I do is fucking peasants work to me, and I don't want to do it because I know deep down I was put on this earth. How you you was put on this earth to do the skincare stuff and everything you just said. I know I was put on this earth to do something creatively. And
right.
So right now, no, I'm not happy.
Right.
And I got to find that balance, but it's kind of tough to find a balance when you got bills and shit. When you got
facts.
Bills, do save. Then you got to see your boys. Then you got to do this. I got other shit I want to do beyond the podcast. We all got other shit we want to do, so.
Facts.
I really hear you.
It's hard finding that balance.
Right. Just to like share my story, I guess, like, I feel like I was the same way last year. I took a job because it paid me what I needed so I can get to where I needed to be, right? But I was very unfulfilled, and I was very like, I woke up and I just didn't want to wake up anymore. You know, I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to go to work.
I know how that feels.
It was like the worst feeling to me. And, you know, like my heart was telling me I wanted to do more. I really wanted to take a leap of faith and go and follow my dreams, which is, you know, I was working with hair that wasn't really best reflective of who I am and what kind of art I wanted to create. So, you know, and you guys talk about supporting Black-owned businesses and stuff. So, believe it or not, I feel like now I'm following my dreams. I'm happy. My heart is like content, but I took a major pay cut right now. But the experience that I'm gaining and the way I feel so aligned with what I want to be and who I am on this earth. And it's crazy because when you just like believe and you have faith, everything gets taken care of. That's the secret to abundance. It's faith.
How'd you get yourself out of that hole?
I think it really just, bottom line, started from, do I believe I'm worthy of everything my heart desires? And when I really sat down with myself and said yes, and you just get fed up. Like if wherever your environment is that, you know, you really can't stand, for me, it was my job. And I would just be at work, and every time I would just be at work, I'm wasting my time, you know, realizing I could be doing something else right now. You know, is this couple of dollars even worth it? I was making good money, but it was still like, I'm obviously not making like six figures, you know, like it wasn't really keeping me satisfied. It was still a struggle at the end of the day. I'm barely making by, but I was making it, you know? And I was like, okay, at some point you just get fed up, you know? And when I sat down and realized that, one, I felt like my value was a lot more than just working a job, you know, not just a career or anything, but just working a job, which is what I was doing. When I realized what my worth was, and I realized that what my heart truly wanted, you know, and honestly, I had to really build a better relationship with God. And, you know, through my faith, I got the courage to just be like, well, why not? You know, there's like this passage in the Bible that says like, ye who seeks, ye shall find. So I just put myself out there, you know, just started hitting up Black-owned salons that may or may not be hiring right now, or any advice that they can give me. Like I didn't even approach it like I really wanted to be hired by them. I was just like, any advice you can give me, I'm trying to start out in this business, whatever. And this woman who I actually knew 5 years ago, like I've known of her this whole time, she was like, I need an assistant. And I already have a chair. I already have somewhat of clients. You know what I mean? That's taking a step back. It's like you're a manager and some other place is asking you to be like, you know, I don't know, a dishwasher or something. You know what I mean? Like it is a step back, but she was offering to teach me. She has 20,000 YouTube subscribers. She makes her own products. She's run her own studio for 5 years, and she was offering to teach me everything that she knew. I would just have to be an assistant, and she would help me build my own book. So it was like, sometimes you got to take a step back to be catapulted. What's the word I'm looking for?
Catapulted.
Exactly. Into, you know, your dreams and your desires. Just something for you guys to think about, because each one of you, you know, express some sort of like blockage or obstacle in your way that made your day feel like it wasn't purposeful.
That's a great way of putting it.
I agree.
Yeah.
My day wasn't purposeful. I mean, it's always a purpose, but you're right.
Yeah.
Doing something I don't want to do. Doing it because I have to do it.
Exactly. That's like,
that's not my purpose in life.
Right. Abundance. You know, they talk about a lot. Everybody's coming on this new wave of spirituality, manifestations, abundance, all this stuff, right? But the thing is you have to actually think about like how you're approaching your life. So if you're trying to manifest, right? Like you guys are all trying to manifest this podcast being successful, and individually you have your own things you want to manifest, right? You have to understand that like manifest and abundance come, like they work together. And in terms of abundance, like don't sell yourself short. Like money is a tool. It's a physical manifest. It's something within this physical realm that really means nothing. Like, operate on your spirit, align with your higher self, align with your true self, and money is literally not a thing once you get to that level. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times we spend our day and we live our lives based off of lack. You know, I need this. I need money. So I need to work this job, because if I don't work this job, I'm lacking money, which is something I feel I need. And that's like going this way and your purpose is this way. You know what I mean?
Why can't they both be the same? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if my purpose was to make a lot of money?
But that's the thing. Like, it could be, but you can't operate with your mind being like focused on money. You know what I'm saying? Faith, when you have faith and you're very connected to your true self, your higher self, the universe or God, however anybody wants to name it, will provide for you. You know what I mean? Like, I reference the Bible a lot because that's the book that I was raised on. So other people could reference any other book or religion, but the book of Job had everything. He had the wife, the kids, the land. He was king of his land. God lost it all because God was trying to make a message out of him and say, do you really have faith in me though? Lost it all. And, you know, at times he questioned it. He really questioned his faith and he screamed to God a lot. Like,
shit, I would have too. What?
Right?
I had all this shit. You just gonna take it?
Right. But
shit.
Exactly. And, you know, the
I'm
enemy.
not familiar with that story.
Oh, okay.
It's a good story.
It's a really good story. It's a really good story if you are a leader, if you are somebody that feels like, you know, you're going to lead some sort of community in your life, you should really look at the book of Job, because that's the story of true leadership, in my opinion.
The devil said to God, I bet you can't make this man fold.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
And God said, try me.
He didn't fold.
And then when he didn't fold, God gave him everything back tenfold. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, but that's the point of faith. Like, if Job didn't have that faith, then, you know, it wasn't that Job made money. It wasn't that he was like, okay, I'm going to go slave at a job and go work 9 to 5, whatever, work overtime, whatever I got to do to make this money, to get my land back, to get my family back, to get this farm back, whatever, right? All he had to do was have faith, and God provided. So that's something to think about from now on, how you want to live out your days purposefully.
You're not wrong.
Not at all.
Yeah.
With that, we'll be right back with 611 Discussions. We back here with 611 Discussions.
Yeah.
Micky is going to teach us a lot. I know she wants to get into self-love.
Yes.
I know you have a lot to say about that.
The topic of today is how to live your life purposefully. And it all centers around self-love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah,
Why don't you ask me a question? Like, I don't know.
Tell us about self-love. How do you do that?
Well, why don't you guys tell me how you operate on self-love?
I don't. Next question.
All right.
Give
Let
me
Seth go first.
one
Let
thing.
Seth go first,
Yeah.
and I'll go after him.
How do you treat yourself?
Crab legs.
No, multiple things, not one thing.
Go ahead.
Lobster tail and crab legs.
Three things.
Lobster tail and crab, seafood.
And potatoes.
Don't forget the potatoes. You got to dip the potatoes in the sauce. Because the sauce is cracked. You got to get the house sauce. It comes in 3 flavors: mild, spicy, or hot.
I always get the spicy.
What's that crab dish, y'all?
Yeah, I normally go with the mild because I like to taste the flavor. But the heat don't,
Unpopular
he's cool
opinion.
too.
I'm sorry. I really hate to do this to crab du jour, but I don't understand why y'all fuck with crab du jour like that.
It's crab like the cheapest prices.
I
Right.
guess. It's just...
It's legitimately what it is.
$35 for a pound of king crab legs? Where you getting that at?
You're not getting it at a shop, right? We were paying 40.
Right.
That's
And they shit was
Okay,
still
valid.
cold in the middle.
yeah,
okay,
they was
but
ass.
so yours is crab legs?
Nah, how do I treat myself? I like experiences.
So adventures?
Yeah.
Traveling?
No, I mean, just any experience is dope. Food's dope. Laughing's dope.
Laughing's the best medicine.
I think it's good.
It's about it, I think.
Okay.
Are you mixing that up between what you like versus how you treat yourself?
Probably.
Can you give us examples of self-love?
Okay, so self-love could be like choosing to spend your day the way that you want to. Self-love could be like when you get ready in the morning, putting in more effort and making it more of like an experience for yourself, your skincare routine, your shower experience, you know. It could be like looking in the mirror and saying affirmations to yourself that you are loved, you're a divine being, you know, putting positive energy out there for yourself.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
So yes, I do that. Like I'll just tell God I'm thankful every day. I'll just literally sit there, have a conversation with him. Continue to thank him for like the things that are happening around me, the people I'm starting to meet, the way the pod is taking off a little bit. I mean, minusculely, but still taking off. I take days for myself sometimes. Like sometimes
Preach.
it's just like, look, I'm doing what I want to do.
Amen.
I don't care what no one else want to do. Like I'm doing what I want to do.
Treat yourself.
You have to. And then definitely just chilling with your friends, people that make you happy, make you laugh, like you said. Just like being around good energies. Because I hate, even though, not to keep bringing it up, but like just the bar we went to last night. Like I like being around y'all, but like just the energies I was getting in the whole room.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, I'm out. Like this shit, everything that's happening is just like negative feeling to me.
That's why I don't like going out anymore.
That's why,
as much
like
as
I
used
said,
to.
bro, that was a moment I'm just like, you know what? I don't care. I know I came here with y'all, but I'm not feeling this. I'm out.
Right.
So to me, that was an example of self-love. Like sometimes you just gotta do what makes you feel better.
Self-love is also saying no. And that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm sorry. You here for the experience. I respect that.
Nah,
Fuck the
cool.
experience. I'm
Yeah.
dipping.
Self-love is definitely like a huge part of it is boundaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
Reminds me
sure.
why I don't like going out. Like it just might be the COVID talk. I don't know. It's been so long since I've been around mad
COVID
people.
definitely
like,
changed my
Right.
mind.
I don't want to be.
I used to be a very social butterfly. Like anybody who knows me, actually my one group of friends, we used to have a system where we would go out every weekend. We would pregame at somebody's house. Usually, it was my one friend, but I'm not gonna give names or whatever. But we would pregame at somebody's house, Lyft or Uber to a club.
Remember them days.
Okay, we would go club. We would have our favorite after hour spots. Okay, grab
You know about
food.
Late night AC shit.
No, Philly shit.
Shit, what y'all know about Richie's and High
You know
Nella?
about insomnious. Late night, 2 a.m. You need
Okay, you can get insomnias anywhere, but talk about some gay pizza.
gay pizza.
That's
or
where
gay
the
pizza?
no gay pizza. That's where the fuck it's at
Where's that at?
in the neighborhood. It's
don't
really
know.
not called gay pizza, but like anybody who knows the area, like if you go to Woody's or Voy or anything, like everyone just calls it gay pizza.
What would you say to somebody who? Because I know there's some bodies that's watching this right now who is gonna say, "Well, I'll never go there because it's in the neighborhood."
Then don't go.
Does that make them wrong for not going?
Listen, at the end of the day, right? We don't want your kind anyway.
Well put.
You know, it's kind of like there was some guy who was making fun of like random side story, but there was some guy online who's making fun of Travis Scott. He had like the individual box braids, you know, and he was like, "What are those worms on his head?" And I was like, first of all, just say you don't understand black culture, you know, like, and you know, before when I was younger, like, and people would say some racist shit like that, I'd be like, "Who the fuck you think you're talking to?" Da da da, you know. But now I'm like, no. And I want to explain to them like what individual braids are, you know, like, you know, try to explain our culture. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Don't actually know about our culture. Stay in your lane. You know what I mean? I really like protecting. It's all about protecting my energy, protecting the black energy. You know what I mean? Fuck you if you don't want to get gay pizza and say it's in the neighborhood. Don't come. Like, nobody wants that energy. If you ever been in the neighborhood, ain't nobody worried about homophobic, like, people.
The neighborhood got some of the best food in Philly, hands
The
down.
best food in Philly. Woody's is the best time ever. You're just missing out. And that's on you. You feel me?
My favorite restaurants in the neighborhood. Barbuzzo.
Nah, because today at work, they was not we. They were having people were having this discussion. They were just like, if a gay guy comes up to you and says like, "Oh, you're cute,"
Appreciate the compliment.
that's what I said. I was like, "Thank you." That's it. Keep it pushing. What would you say?
Yeah, same thing. Thanks, bro.
My man, the dude, he was just like, he would be offended because he's just like, I don't go that way. I'm like, bruh, it don't really matter. You laughing, you right know who it is.
Exactly. The same motherfucker that skips over power every time they see a gay scene.
It's my man's though. Shout out to you. Bro.
Yeah, he cool. Shout out.
But I think that stems from there was this conversation I had when I was in college. One of my friends hosted it, and it was about toxic masculinity. And I think that men, because of toxic masculinity and in the environment that you were raised in, y'all were taught really to be very uncomfortable with any sort of affection or anything coming from a male counterpart. So it's like, it's sad. It's really just sad at the end of the day that somebody can't accept a compliment from somebody just because they're of the same sex, you know?
He said it would be assumed as like flirting. I'm like, bro, if you don't say anything back, it's not flirting. Because you can say something to a girl and she doesn't say anything back, it's not flirting. She gonna say thank you and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Or say nothing and keep it pushing. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
but yeah, we went off on a tangent. Y'all didn't get off the self-love answers. What's y'all?
All right, answer mine first.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you
did.
answered,
Them two.
DeAndre. It's your
You
turn.
didn't
I
say
did.
her.
I did.
You
I said
you
I don't.
Nothing, bro. Nothing at all, bro.
I mean, that's why I need help with. I gotta start learning how to do that.
Maybe the music.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's just like, I mean, you know how they say once you create art and then you give it out to the world to see, it's no longer yours. I'm so like, what's the word I'm looking for? I just don't want to actually like, I don't want to say I'm embarrassed, but like I'll be talking about like some real life shit. Like even the songs that I don't show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll be talking about like some real life shit. And I really don't want to show that side of me. Not yet, at least. You know what I mean? So like,
Are you scared to be vulnerable?
yes, because I'm scared to be judged. And I'll admit it. I feel like a lot of us are, and we don't admit that. So we hide everything. We hide behind this, like a vase, you know what I'm saying? Or a veil, you know what I mean?
No, 100%.
We just
does.
let people see what the fuck they want, but not who we want to show.
That's why most people assume an identity that has nothing to do with who they really are.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people are scared to take off their mask. When it's time to take them shits off, some people don't want to take them off.
Oh, fuck
Because they've gotten comfortable
Very comfortable.
feeling invisible.
Right.
With the mask on. And now that's funny.
That's
I
very
my shit
deep.
off. Fuck that. You see who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very deep.
I got a nice smile. I knew that.
I honestly
Facts.
didn't even think
For me.
that people, I didn't really correlate the mask being something that people were also hiding from, you know, and I definitely can see that being true. And, you know, honestly, like DeAndre, the journey that you're on, like, it's okay wherever you're at. That's also like the first step in self-love is being like, fuck it, this is where I'm at right now.
It's easier said than done.
Yes, everything I'm going to be saying to you guys is going to be easier said than done, but it's still something that can be done. You know what I mean? Like, if wherever you're at, right, instead of being like, damn, I wish I was here, I wish I was there, be like, you know what? I'm here today, a product of me getting through yesterday and the day before that. You know, I made it today. So it's like, I remember in psychology, they tell us that, like, I forget which side of the brain does which, but one side of the brain will channel your negative thoughts and the other side will be your positive thoughts, right? And you can't stop the two, but you can choose which one to focus on.
That's true.
So don't ever feel like, you know, a huge problem is like, you know, when you have a negative thought, hating on yourself for just having that negative thought. You know what I mean? Like, why would you even think that? That just like further perpetuates that cycle, that toxic cycle with yourself, which can lead to depression and everything. You're going to have negative thoughts. You need negative. It's balance. Everything in life is a balance. There's a yin and yang to everything. You need negative. You know, it's just a matter of what you choose to bring your energy towards. Like, what are you going to focus on? You're going to focus on the negative thought, or every time you say a negative thought, think a positive thought. It starts off that simple.
You got a point.
It gets more complicated as it goes on, but you know, given where everyone's at in their self-love journey, this is like, you know, a first step.
Solid.
Yeah. So that's one way to self-love yourself, I guess. Self-love yourself.
All right, let me ask you something. How do you deal with depression?
That's a great question. I feel like the simple answer is marijuana. Like, if we're being completely honest, like depression in itself, if you're like experiencing severe depression, right? Marijuana is a medicine. If you have a headache, you take Advil. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're experiencing some sort of symptoms. Depression for some people and a lot of people can withhold them from even handling basic tasks and doing simple things for the day. You know what I mean? And same with the headache or a migraine, you know? So it's like you do, in a sense, need medicine to help you in those situations. So it's like, I mean, weed is good for you in that sense.
You ain't never been like sad, down, or depressed while high?
Yes, that I remember. I don't know if you remember, there was a point in my life where I stopped smoking weed because I used to like freak out.
Yeah, I remember that.
I used to like, because I also have really bad anxiety. So sometimes when I used to smoke, I would get like paranoid. Like, you know, I remember, I'll never forget, like me and my friends, we smoked in the bathroom of my college dorm. And then like my one friend was still there. I don't know why he was there, but like he was still chilling around, right? And I remember like I got out the bathroom and I was like done for. Like, I went to my room.
Y'all was smoking some gas.
Yo, I went to my room and I'm like, oh my God. My mind just started racing. Like, I was like, wait, this world I created in college is like literally a manifestation of like this moment in my life and this moment in my life. I started to realize that the people in my life were just the same people from different experiences in my life, like from the past. Like, yo, my mind was racing. And like this nigga, my friend, he like was still in my presence. And I remember I was just like, get out. Like,
Damn.
I was like, you have to go. Like, I don't know where the fuck you gonna go. I was like, Martin. I was like, you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here. Like,
name
no,
dropper.
I said I was like Martin.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, I said I was like Martin in that instance because I was like, nah, like, and they were like, are you good? I'm like, no, get like leave. Like, he was my friend. Like, it wasn't no like weird shit ever. He just lived like a couple floors above me, and I remember I was just like, you gotta go because I'm like really panicking right now, and I just like sat in my room, dark. Silence, just my mind's racing, like I was freaking out. And after that I didn't smoke for like probably 3 or 4 months. So to answer your question, like, yeah, I have experienced that, but that's when I realized sometimes like I have to actually smoke and treat it really like medicine. So only smoke when I'm experiencing symptoms.
Not when you're just bored and you ain't got nothing else to do.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Right.
I feel like this a problem I feel like a lot of people just continue to smoke when they're like bored and ain't got shit to do. When you're right, it is a medication. You don't just pop Advils because you fucking bored. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Right.
like, don't nobody do that shit.
Exactly. Think about it like this, right? You know, that's where most people, if you experience like the feeling of being lazy or unmotivated, 9 times out of 10, you weren't supposed to be smoking that weed. You know what I mean? Or you smoked the wrong strain. You know, you didn't really realize, okay, what I really needed was sativa, you know?
Right.
Because for me, I'm a very high functioning pothead. Like when I smoke, I can get all my shit done. I remember my friends, I used to smoke in the bathroom and then I'd go clean the whole apartment. They'd be like, yo, just chill with us and watch a movie. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my day just started now. Like, I got shit to do.
Right.
I smoke weed for that too.
Yeah. That's how you know in a sense, that's how you know you need it as a medicine. If it helps you get through your day. And it's okay to smoke. Like, it's legalized in New Jersey. Fuck it. Like, it's okay to smoke now. But now it's up to you to decide
when you should do it.
Right. You know? So I don't really drink anymore. I do smoke a lot because I'm still like, I feel like sometimes I am.
How many times you smoke a day?
Me?
No, DeAndre.
Oh, DeAndre.
Shit.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
Oh, me.
Yeah, you.
Not often. I would probably say I smoke like maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
How about you, DeAndre?
Shit. What time is it?
17 o'clock.
Shit, I probably smoke at least like fucking. Well, I'm at work twice a day. Nah, that's a lie. Like, what are we counting as like smoking? Like, are
Sitting
we
down smoking,
a joint or a Dutch or hitting one
Anytime.
bong pack?
taking some hits to calm down, relax,
Because
to
like,
catch your vibe.
because like, all right, at work I'll smoke once. You know what I'm saying? Usually like midway through my shift. You know what I'm saying? But like then when I get home,
Go out there on your 80-minute break.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean, nah, like 30 minutes.
Break.
Let me tell you, man. This motherfucker be getting busy on the breaks.
You right. You right.
Deservedly so though.
Exactly.
Working
I
like
deserve that shit.
12-hour shifts. That should be.
That's the only self love I actually do.
But
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
whoa.
You got one.
Right. That's why you got to start giving yourself more credit because you do operate on some sort of self.
Right. I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, all right, so the second time I smoke is usually at home when I get off of work. And if I ain't got nothing else to do, I'm smoking from the time I get home until I go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be multiple Dutches, multiple joints, multiple bowl packs of the bong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Snoop.
I mean, listen, I'm trying to like get as high as I fucking can so I forget about everything.
Can't do that though.
You can't, but hey,
That's like.
I can try. A nigga could try.
That's why I think that's why your tolerance is so damn high because
That's exactly why.
like that's why I actually don't smoke that much because I take tolerance breaks. Everyone thinks I'm weak because I'll be like I can smoke one blunt and I'll be high.
I wish.
But that's because like I'll
can.
go a week or 2 without smoking and that like gives me that break so I'm not smoking as much.
Yeah, I feel you.
You smoke 5 blunts a day if you need to.
Type shit.
So after a while you now need 6, nigga.
Yeah.
You know? You
Yeah.
gotta keep outdoing
Like
yourself.
this.
That's why Snoop Dogg, right? I'm sure this nigga has to smoke like
They didn't be smoking the show out of
80
fucking
blunts a fucking day
Let me
just
get- Shut
Let
that
me get
boy.
that bag. I am too.
just to feel something, okay? But I mean, at the end of the day, like weed is very powerful and it's very helpful. It's very resourceful, and I'm really glad that you're using it in a way, you know, to operate on self-love.
I am using it way too much. I do gotta like calm down on it because I'm starting to
Yeah.
feel like I don't know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't smoke, but like I don't know about y'all, but like I'm starting to feel dumber. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard
Like
that
I
before.
it takes a lot of time for me to actually gather my thoughts, especially when I'm high. That's why I wanted to come on here and not smoke.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Well, you know the cool part about it, because I actually did a research paper on marijuana and its effects on college students specifically to see if it affects their study habits. And one thing I found in my research was that there are no severe long-term effects of weed. So if you're experiencing this effect, this consequence of smoking weed, if you just stop smoking for a little bit, you would regain all that whatever you're lacking in. You know what I mean?
So you saying your brain cells that died, all right, they can be revived?
Your brain cells ain't really died. Stop playing with me. Your brain cells are
Because
dying.
they're fried.
Your brain cells. No. What happens is actually like it just slows
They're crispy shit.
So I'm not 100%
Crispy
sure.
ass brain cells.
I'm not 100% sure on like the use of smoking necessarily, because smoking itself, like suffocating your brain with lack of oxygen and all that, can affect your brain, right? But weed itself doesn't kill your brain cells. If anything, it might
It's
just
the coughing that does.
It's the coughing, and it's also inhaling smoke that
Yeah,
can,
okay.
It's really the coughing.
Because that constricts your brain from breathing.
but also inhaling smoke, like you're restricting the clean oxygen coming into your brain cells.
Makes sense.
So it's so coughing, yes, you're
Question.
coughing a lot.
Does alcohol affect your brain cells at all?
Hell yes.
Probably.
More
No.
so than weed.
Alcohol is like poison to your body. Weed is not. Alcohol is pure poison to your body. Let me tell you something. When you work with alcohol in a chemistry lab, like, y'all don't understand, okay? What you can use alcohol to do in chemistry, like experiments and stuff, and I had to sit there and think to myself, like, damn, we really ingest this shit. Like, we just take shot
What
after
did y'all
shot.
do?
I mean, like, you can use it for a number of reactions, you know? And the craziest part, like, you can use it to, like, evaporate something. Ethyl alcohol, you can use it to evaporate any solution into thin air. It can remove whatever you need to remove out of the solution so you can have that pure concentrate if you need it. So it's like, just thinking about it, like, when I'm working with it and you got to use your gloves and you got to go under this hood and it's a really big, like, intricate process, right? And you're like, you literally drink this shit. I mean, you don't drink ethyl alcohol to be exact, but you drink alcohol, you know, and it could be some strong shit, you know? So it's like, yeah, alcohol is definitely poison to your body for sure. It can kill your brain cells. It can kill your liver. You can immediately die, like, from alcohol poisoning immediately. I don't think people really understand that. I mean, y'all don't know if y'all took dare.
That shit, I feel like.
No, like, there's a chance. People don't really. There's a great chance every time you consume alcohol that you can get alcohol poisoning. Most people don't get it, but it's a great chance. You know, remember when people used to do Four Locos and shit back in the day?
Yeah, them shits used to be straight.
Right. When people mix Red Bull and vodka, you know that Red Bull vodka.
That's a heart attack.
Exactly.
I used to do that shit all the time.
Exactly. So, you know,
Might as well do coke.
Sometimes it'd be that too.
LOL.
That's funny.
But
She just
yeah,
found some shit out. Like,
not
you did
really.
coke,
No.
you did coke, big bro.
Please, that's my sister. She already know what it is.
I'm about to say, I'm like, first of all, this is my first friend in life. I know everything. He know everything. But yeah, no, weed is like, that's why I say weed is so powerful and so resourceful, because you can't die from it. It doesn't harmfully affect you long term at all. It doesn't cause any diseases. It actually helps your vitality. Like, bruh, smoke that shit.
Smoke weed every day.
No, dead ass. Dead ass. Like, yeah, okay, you might experience, you smoke weed every day and you smoke it like 5 blunts a day, like this nigga's doing.
That's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
2 times a day is all I really like.
exactly. You know, somebody out here, like, you know, a speech pathologist is like teaching Snoop Dogg every morning how to, like, speak a sentence because that nigga smokes so much weed every day. Imagine, like, I can't imagine how his brain functions at this point.
Maybe that's what I need. What does he got again?
I don't really know. I'm just making a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
I was about to
it's a very
say.
poor joke, clearly, but I'm just saying, like, this, like, if you smoke 5 blunts a day and you feel like you're getting slower or, you know, whatever, like, just imagine.
If I didn't
Wiz
smoke,
Khalifa, like, with these niggas, you know, how they are.
or if I smoked more,
Yeah.
so 10 blunts a day. Can you imagine?
Maybe a half a day.
Right.
That'd be some shit, Pat.
Yo, you know how much fucking gas that is for one person to smoke a day?
Okay.
Of course, you're with your team. If you're smoking a half a day, you clearly have people around you.
Yeah, of course.
You have to.
But like that half is going to turn into an ounce, especially if y'all rolling up like that. But like if you're able to smoke a half ounce a day by yourself, there's something wrong here. Or you're just rich as fuck and don't give a fuck.
Listen,
Like,
at that
my blunts would be
point,
like this.
Right. Cannons. Cannons.
Yeah.
okay.
Lil Wayne song.
I mean, that's why I personally fuck with edibles. I really got into edibles.
edibles.
Can you edit that in?
Yo,
What?
Canon?
Yeah.
That'd be
What you
dope.
mean right now, but we'll talk about it.
That'd be dope.
I really fuck with edibles, like, heavy. Like, I'm telling you, that's probably what I used to do because I live with my parents, so, like, I can't just smoke whenever I want. You know what I mean?
Shit, you gotta grow up on that roof like I did.
LOL.
Smoke in the car.
I'm crack. Well, now I have a car, so now I just do that. But I'm saying, like, before, you know, I would just take an edible and I would just go about my day, and that shit is lit. Like, I love edibles.
I hate edibles. Those
Surprise!
shits
You
Yeah,
high as
I
shit, bitch.
I don't really fuck with edibles
Surprise,
too much.
motherfucker.
Cause like you gotta be careful
kill-
not
some
to eat too
fries,
many of.
motherfucker.
Sunrise, motherfucker.
Rude eyes, motherfucker.
Yeah, hi, motherfucker.
All rise, motherfucker.
Hard eyes, motherfucker.
I'm done. I don't have nothing.
No lies, motherfucker.
But yeah,
I stumped him. I won.
I know.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking
beat
too.
him.
Edibles are the shit
All right,
for
we'll,
sure.
we'll talk more about that on 611 Discussions, baby.
Yeah,
We back again, baby.
The
611
thing's not on.
yeah, yeah. It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's on.
This is
It's
equivalent
on.
to like me being at work and someone telling me like, that's not the right order.
Yeah, it is. That was a server ass answer too.
Like, let me do my job. I'll never tell you how to run a plate.
Right.
Boom.
I might.
Not you.
I get mad enough.
We back again with 611 discussions. We're having phenomenal conversation. Almost botched that with the lovely Mickey. You know, the regular gang here.
Gang in this bitch.
I'm still questioning you, Seth.
Yeah.
Before we get into
So,
finishing that topic, how did you not know that was Erykah Badu?
are
Are you a music head or are you not?
You were singing it low, man.
She sung it too.
That's where I heard it
she-
from. I didn't hear it from you. I heard it from her. I didn't hear from you. You were talking too low. I didn't understand it.
Call on Tyrone.
I know that song.
Call.
how am I supposed to understand what that is? I don't understand what that is. D, yeah, so you were talking about, you know, how
Depression.
we deal with depression and shit.
Yeah, so how do y'all deal with depression?
Seth doesn't.
I was about to say the
I was
same
about to say
shit.
the same
So
thing.
you're asking me, I guess.
No, I do. How do I deal with it?
Everybody's
asked
like,
you
wait,
that.
hold on, let me listen real quick. How do you?
The viewers are listening. Like,
I'm asking for a friend.
luckily, he is your friend.
I don't know. Distractions help.
So that's
that's
not
a
Did I
That's
end up forgetting about whatever's causing the depression? So boom, there you go.
So again,
You
you
don't
don't
deal
deal with it.
I mean, no, I end up forgetting about it.
Seth,
not
that's
dealing with
you
it.
not dealing with
He
it.
don't even know that's what him, he don't even know that's what it is. Whole time he depressed.
I was
He be like, wait, what was I
making me
thinking about?
depressed again.
Fuck it, I don't know.
And
I'm good. Shots.
I'm surprised you don't smoke weed, nigga, because that is a
honestly,
high nigga
that
answer.
really was. Can I just say, like, you don't forget about it. You just brush it under a rug.
It'd be like
It
that
bottle it definitely piles up, and it will reflect in how you go about your day, like how you went about today.
I can agree with that.
Yep.
So with me, I feel like the way I deal with it, well, the way I used to deal with it was like I never did, because like how I always say back to my childhood, like my dad was a CEO, worked in a prison, army guy, so I never living at home. I never had anyone. I was never taught how to talk about those kind of things, talk about my emotions or anything like that. So transitioning now, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at doing it. Like now, if I'm going through some shit, I'm gonna talk to somebody about it.
Right.
There's people like I can always I can always talk to my grandma about literally anything.
Oh, I love that.
And I just found that out. I literally just found that out like last year. So like yeah, I be talking to her all the time, no matter about anything. So I don't run from it anymore. How Seth was saying, like I used to do that, but what does that fix? Nothing.
Right.
Like, you still gonna a day later, an hour later, you still gonna be thinking about it. So now I like to just deal with it head on, tell someone else to get a point of view, to put things in perspective and try to change what I don't like about myself or my life currently, or the situations I be in, or something like that.
So can I ask you, any in your findings, since you're able to like talk about your depression, is there anything that you realize that you need to change, any habits you need to change for you to be happy?
Of course, I have to be more open-minded. It's not always, a lot of the time, like even with this podcast, like it's like when we first started, I was on some like it's on some what I'm doing type shit. Like I want to have it looking like this, but like I had to learn that it's not just me. Like I work with 2 other people on it, so I had to learn how to. And this is just even in life, you have to learn how to adapt to people, or be more open to ideas, things like that. Compromise. So wait, I'm sorry. I forgot the question.
How do you deal with depression?
No. You just asked me something.
Oh, I asked him how anything
sorry.
you realize. No, you were answering the question.
Yeah, I forgot
I was
how to tie
asking
it
you.
up.
I was asking you like any things you realize you need to change in order for you to be
change,
happy.
Yeah, so like I said,
You said changing your mindset.
changing my mindset. Like you were saying, the words that come out of your mouth, like that matters. Like I have a friend, He says I'm sorry a lot. Like I'm sorry. I'm like, bro, stop saying you sorry, because like one, say you apologize, because you saying you're sorry is like you saying like, yeah, I'm a sorry person, and he didn't get that. But to me, I'm like, you speaking into existence. So you just saying like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm a sorry person. I'm sorry. So the words that come out of my mouth are more like positive,
intentional.
Intent on the things I say. Like I said, I'm talking to the man upstairs. Before I wasn't really doing that.
Right.
When things are good and when things are bad. Some people don't talk to when it's bad, but you gotta, like you said, find a balance. So just be a better person and not get trapped in my mind. That's where people fuck up. You get trapped in your mind.
Right.
Like your mind is here. The world is out there.
Yeah.
You can't live. You can live in here, but like, what are you accomplishing out there? Because it's about out there.
You know what's crazy? Your environment is just a reflection of your mind. So if you're experiencing chaos, more than likely your mind is experiencing chaos. Because
like that.
Yeah, most people don't understand that you are the creator of your universe. If you are unsatisfied with what's going on in your life,
then what are you doing about it?
What are you doing about it, and how did you manifest that? You thought about it. It's more than just speaking things into existence. It really starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts become your words, and your words become your life.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Very true. So seriously, like, that's why they say affirmations, positive affirmations, choosing positive thoughts. Like, I'm telling y'all, if y'all committed to positivity, I'm going to give y'all homework. Y'all niggas.
I never liked
Please,
homework.
I didn't do homework in school. You think I'm going to do homework now?
It's really simple.
Right,
choose positivity for the next 5 days of your life. So when you have a negative thought, counteract it with a positive thought. So when you say to yourself, damn, I ain't shit. I'm not saying you say that, but if you say, damn, I ain't shit, say to yourself instead, you know what? I'm a work in progress, but I'm progress.
I'm going to be doing that all day.
Okay?
My mind talk to myself like that.
When you be like, damn, this is bullshit right now. Da, da, da.
I work all day, 10 hours tomorrow.
Tell yourself, I have the power to change it if I'm really tired of it. Things like that. Choose positivity.
I'll join that.
Join my. Thank you, Ashad.
I'm probably gonna be late on that. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. Is there extra credit I could do?
Well,
This nigga.
You gonna do it, Seth?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Pretty easy.
So you're not gonna join, D?
Huh?
You're not joining? You gotta try.
Like I said, I'm probably gonna be late on that.
Just try.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You see how he already started.
He's running from it.
You see how he already started
He's running
though.
from it. He don't want to deal
Spoke
with
it
it.
into existence.
Hitting the jaw.
He said hitting the jaw.
My battery about to die. Overhit.
Shit, no, I just bought this shit.
Right.
Already, you should try it, bro. Just join in.
Just try it.
We gotta start taking steps forward. You feel
If
me?
you're capable of a negative thought, you're just as capable of a positive thought. I messed it up. But
Like
you
I
know
said,
what
I'm gonna try this shit. It just won't happen anytime soon.
But
You know what I'm
why?
saying? Cause I don't want to say I ain't got nothing to be positive about.
That's because that's how he think. That's how he thinking.
Right,
though.
it's like he's
mindset.
right there with it. It's like he's right there with it, but it's like,
Oh, I thought he was laughing at me. I was about to say, I didn't even do shit.
bro, the point of what
he
I'm
running from he people
point-
watching this probably think it's jokes. It's no jokes. Like this is some real shit. Like
Right.
He running, he
serious
attracts
shit.
stone.
the point of what I'm
I don't even know that.
the point of what I'm saying is that you're going to have negative thoughts. But when you have the negative thoughts,
He runs away when it gets hard.
Shut the fuck up.
That's facts, though.
You know you're gonna have this.
That's facts.
I didn't mean to do that
That's
like
facts,
that.
though.
But my bad, D.
Nah, let them think.
You know you're gonna have the negative thought. It's gonna happen.
Love,
it's
that's
inevitable.
From a place of love, though.
Right. Just say to yourself, whenever you have the negative thought, just think a positive thought. Allow yourself to
think.
also
Easier
think.
said than done.
Think 5 positive thoughts right now.
I can't.
No, you can't.
on the
Apple, all right,
podcast.
ready.
I'm with my sister.
Ready, apples taste good.
There we
That's
go.
one.
Literally,
Yeah,
that's
one.
one.
Yeah.
You see?
4 more. Come on.
There
I
we
like
go.
weed. I like smoking weed.
There we go.
too.
I like
Oh.
drinking ice water.
Period.
Fuck
What,
room
wait,
temperature water.
what do you like most about ice
It's
water?
cold.
Period.
What do you like most about yourself?
I don't.
what the fuck? You really gonna spit on me, though? Yo, you really gonna spit on me, dog? That shit got on my knuckles, yo. Yo, you better swallow that drink right now. Why is he still holding that shit? Swallow it. Pause.
Yo, that shit was funny. My bad, B.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And it's crazy because he laughs at other people's pain.
He really do, bro. He likes to
First
watch
time he
the world
smiled all
burn.
fucking
Nigga.
episode. First smile all episode is that laughing at his
Funny
pain.
as
The
shit.
fucked up part is I'm dead ass right now.
I know,
No,
that
you are
isn't-
being dead ass. I know
It's
you.
not funny. His pain.
Is
I'm
how
not
he
trying to
said
laugh
that.
at his
It was
pain.
the timing of what he
It was
said.
the timing of what he said. He said,
Yeah.
"Quick, I don't." Boom. Oh shit. That was funny.
It could be, even if you don't understand what's positive in the world, literally just say to yourself, like, the sun is out. I'm blessed with another day. That's a positive thought. If
Yeah,
you
but see, I say that, and then it's just like, damn, am I really? Like, cause like, all right,
Yeah.
listen, I'm about to get real deep right
Go
here,
ahead,
right
go
the fuck
ahead.
now.
Talk your
Listen,
shit, T.
there's a lot of times where it's like, all right, yeah, I'm blessed to live another day. Even like the one dude at work, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, what's up? He's like, oh, I'm doing good, blessed to live another day. And in the back of my head, it's like, damn, I wish I could say the same thing and actually believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a lot of times where I feel like I'm not blessed to live another day. Sometimes I wish this shit would just end. Like, you finish a game, you turn the game off.
Yo.
That's sometimes I'm dead ass. Like sometimes I just wish like this shit would just fucking end. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
I
tired
hear
of
that.
dealing with shit. I'm tired of dealing with all the bullshit, all the negativity that just runs in my fucking mind unconsciously every fucking second of the fucking day.
But you want to know
You know what I'm
why you're
saying?
so tired? Because you're not allowing yourself to think positive. You're only focused on your negative. And even if you don't believe in your positive, you have to be consistent in thinking it, because eventually you will start to believe it. You know how you know what's crazy? For however long that I've known you, right? You've probably been operating on your negative thoughts. That's how long you've been running on this machine of negativity, right? So this is like 20 something, almost 30 years of negative
Hard to
thoughts.
change.
I need a new
Right?
update in my software.
Yeah, it's not only that, but
You are the update.
it's like
You gotta hit the start button.
Shit, it's a fucked up update. We gotta get a new one.
Shit, she can't start it for you.
right.
You can't start it for you.
That's
You gotta hit
amen.
the start button.
Shit,
But
it's-
the thing is, like I said, okay, you say it's a beautiful day out. Now you're like, man, what the fuck? Like,
Y'all
is it
believe
really
it.
beautiful?
Y'all believe it though. Like just
Right,
say it and
but say it enough. Like, just you saying it is you doing better than what you just did. You know what I'm saying? So long as you said it, you're already making more progress than what you did yesterday.
I used to, yo. Like, on God, like, I used to be, like, a positive motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like, you get older, more shit starts to happen. You start to see the world for what it really is. And then it's just like, fuck you. You know
But
what I'm saying?
what's crazy? As much as you, like, a part of you, deep down inside, still wants to see a better day, a brighter day.
Yeah, of course. I just feel like that
But-
shit ain't gonna come till I fucking kill over.
No, it won't come until you start thinking it.
Oh boy, wildin', bro.
Like,
But that negativity, I'm sorry to cut you off.
yeah, go ahead,
That
Sean, because it's
negativity.
some.
It's like interfering, like it's interfering with the matrix of even something as simple as the positivity of the podcast. Like
Yeah.
that negativity, you don't have nothing to say positive about the podcast. Even
Yeah,
if
of
it's
course,
that.
of course. You know what I'm
That's one
saying?
thing.
Then you can focus on that.
Smoke takes the fucking
Right.
all the creative shit motherfuckers is doing.
Smoke takes
like,
coming soon. Check that
Yeah,
out.
but it's just like, yo, that's like condescending and though how the shit I'm saying, and I'm trying to work with you on some shit. Say like,
Nah, I feel you. I'm
it's like, bro,
just
like that was just like, this
obviously there's shit that's positive. You know what I'm saying?
you're not even thinking about it.
But
though.
like
it's in the back of your mind.
that's not like when I'm thinking of like myself, like this isn't just myself. Like
an
this
extension
this
of you.
involves all three of us. So obviously like this is a positive piece in my life. You're correct.
But it still
You know what I'm
shouldn't
saying?
equate to you. It's not like you're not even pulling it to
But
you.
you're not
saying just for
you're
the
not giving
podcast.
yourself credit, bro. Like,
You know what
you're
it
still
is?
An extension of
You know what
this.
it is? It's because now I see like this ain't to like bash y'all or anything
Just
like
go
that.
for it.
You
Just
know what I'm
say
saying? But I see how like, y'all friends, even y'all family members interact with you about the pod. You know what I'm saying? And like they're proud of you that you're doing this, that, and the third. They give you input on what you should do and what you should, shit that you should talk about on the pod and shit. And they congratulate you for it. Cool. I don't have that. You know You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe that this is actually like, you know.
But do you try to have it though? Like, do you?
That's what I'm about to say.
Do you give the effort to actually go to someone like, yo, look what I'm actually doing? Like,
you're right. I don't.
Because I
feel like they ain't gonna like it.
Excuse
that's
me.
you thinking
As
about
family,
what they gonna think though.
Excuse me. As family,
You gotta say that shit.
when you were like involved, really heavily involved in music, I mean, like you had dad come out to a fucking club in Philly.
You're right, and I'm mad because I wasn't even for my show.
And you even that's okay. That's not the. Do you see how you just like the positive is that dad
You're not
was
seeing no positive,
right, and like our uncle wanted you to perform for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did that.
That was cool. You did it?
How did
it. That go?
That was cool.
He didn't even tell you that.
That's what I'm saying.
Did it.
Like
you don't even tell the positive shit.
That was cool.
You don't even allow yourself to just have a positive moment, a positive thought.
I did in the field.
Yeah.
That shit was cool, but what's the point? That shit got taken down. I don't have the rights to that beat no more.
It's
like okay, but the fact is that you had that experience. You can say you did it.
That experience was dope. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm still.
So there's no but. That's the end of it.
I'm not saying but. That's why I'm still doing music.
Extra. You keep adding it with the negative though. It's just like a never-ending pile of art compliment, negative, positive, negative. Like you just gonna keep building that shit.
That's just something for you to think about. You know, like
you don't got harp on.
If you say a positive, just let it be. Don't even just let it be positive.
End of the day, do your homework.
Yeah.
To tie it all up.
This is literally to be honest, he started early. I said, do your homework. He started early. He said, I'm late. But he started. He did the shit in class.
No, I copied off of somebody's paper.
I used to hate them niggas in class.
Do you see, DeAndre, now you're just doing it just to do it. Like, I promise you, we just gave you your flowers for the fact that you just came on here.
I'm allergic to flowers.
Did you? See.
He loved you.
Yo, anyways.
Yeah, he's trolling now.
Right, now he's just being DeAndre.
6ix9ine bag, man.
Right. But anyway,
no snitch.
You know, this actually ties into something I wanted to talk to y'all about. Something called confidence. Say it with me, children.
I definitely ain't got that shit. Where can you buy that? You got that shit at Walmart?
Confidence. Yes.
Confidence.
Yes.
We can't move on until everyone says it.
Oh, confidence.
At once, though.
All right.
Ready?
1, 2, 3. Confidence.
Nigga.
Anyways, so yeah, like, cause we were talking about self-love earlier and living your life purposefully. And a huge part of that is walking in confidence. Even if you don't feel like you have it, it's fine. You know this phrase, fake it till you make it.
That's how I made it.
That's how manifestation works. If I say I want a car, right? I clearly don't have a car. If I manifest the car, I say I'm going to have this car, right? I don't have it yet. I don't even have the money to put down to get the car. I ain't got the credit to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You have to speak it, though.
You have to speak it, and then you have to start feeling the sensation of what you're manifesting. So
I'm going to get that one day.
Right. Like, and it goes deeper than that. Think about the car you would drive, what it would smell like, what it would feel like. Where would you go with the car? You know what I mean? Where would you take the car? You know, what color would it be? And then as what you're doing though is you're saying to the universe that you're ready. You don't get anything in life until you are ready.
What is you cracking up at, motherfucker?
You.
What I do?
You're not doing no, you're just very think of her having a seminar and you're at the first row. Just think of that. You're in the first, no, it's
connecting
fine.
type shit.
Yeah, it's fine. Like I just thought it was funny in my head.
When at assembly, like you ever just have like a guest speaker come through
in the first person,
they keep connecting with you. Yeah. They're like just all right, this could be what I'm talking for. Like, when no one's connected to me, I know I'm gonna look at him. And he gonna nod his head.
I just played in my head.
Right.
I just thought that was funny. That's all.
But that means going back to confidence, though. Like when I say fake it till you make it, okay. Like let's say you don't have confidence. You know, okay. What would you do if you did? Let me ask y'all that.
That's my superpower that I think I'm gonna be. It's gonna come when I'm 30. True confidence. I keep saying this all the time. I probably said it to y'all a bunch of times. Like I can't wait till I'm 30 because that's when I get my superpower. I feel like that's gonna be my superpower when I'm 30. Is confidence.
What do you plan on doing with this power?
Be the best I can be.
So, do you two? So, DeAndre, you're saying right now you're not operating with confidence.
No,
you don't have
not
it.
at all.
which I think we kind of, went over that with you. Do you two feel like you have confidence? And if so, how do you use it?
It's not all the way there.
Okay. If you were to have it all the way there, how would you live your days out? Like, what would you do with that confidence?
You couldn't tell me shit.
How would you look? Like, how would you dress?
I'm
Like,
just saying, you couldn't tell me shit.
Is money confidence?
no.
Shit, money helps me get confidence. I'll tell you that.
Money.
You can't tell me shit. Let me be like 100% confident. You can't tell me shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Let me just break it
Fuck
down
you.
for you like
That's
this
what I'm
real quick. So we can stop bringing up money like as if it fucking matters, right?
It does.
Money?
Last episode, everyone was saying it mattered.
No,
because
money
it does.
is an illusion.
You can't.
Shit.
If you are stuck in the matrix and you're stuck in the illusion, then you can't operate without money.
You can't pay bills with hugs and laughs.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
You're a prostitute.
if you are aligned in
or a
purpose,
comedian.
if you are aligned in who
Thought
you
about
are,
being one of those. Y'all let me know which one.
Find out soon enough. Fuck around, see D in Broadway in Camden in the alleyway. Like, D, is that you? What the fuck you doing back there?
What is he doing back there?
It's up to him.
It's like two things you be doing back there. It's like two things you be doing back there. Crack.
I couldn't be an upscale male gigolo. Like, I gotta be a crackhead in the back of the fucking.
Camden gigolo?
That's what I'm saying. Why I gotta be Camden? Like
You
you
just got off the train.
I see what he see. You at.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you.
You walk in, there's a small alleyway. He's like, la la la. He's like,
You're the problem.
D, is that you? What you doing back there?
You see me as a crackhead.
Nah, I never say that. You said that.
You said it.
No, I didn't.
You-
Crackhead never came out.
I could never be a male gigolo in Vegas making buku money, living in a penthouse. Nah, I gotta be
If
a.
he's thinking about you in Vegas being a male gigolo in a penthouse, we got a problem. Change what you thinking about. Because now you thinking, oh shit, fuck all that.
I never
Back to
said
the
crack.
question at hand. Confidence.
Oh yeah, Sean, how do you have confidence? And if so,
I feel like there's definitely levels to confidence, but like where I am right now, yes, I don't have everything. I don't have my whole life together, but I do have confidence because even though I might not view myself in one light, there's a lot of people who just like tell me, like, "Oh, I'm proud of you for doing X, Y, Z." And sometimes I used to be like, "Well, I haven't really done anything."
I'm
but-
still like that.
yeah, but like that's not the way to live it because just like it don't seem like a lot to you, but like outside looking in, people actually are respecting what's going on.
right?
So for that, I have confidence.
Right.
The manifestation and stuff like you were just saying a little bit earlier, I do it. I've done it. I'm going to continue to do it. So now I'm moving with more confidence because I know the words that I say, things can be attainable. Like,
Yep.
just got to keep, like, my dream car. I got this shit pinned on my Twitter from like 2 months ago. My dream car is a Mercedes Maybach. I'm going to do it. Before I die, I'm going to have a Maybach.
I can't wait for you to pull up on my crib with that. You're not
I'm
even gonna
going
tell
to
me.
have a Maybach.
This
Like,
nigga not
So I
gonna even tell
understand
me.
your,
That's just gonna be funny as fuck.
I'm confident.
I understand you. Yeah, I get it. Your manifestations and whatnot. Do you? Well, from what I've heard from all three of you, do you feel like your confidence is definitely tied to the material world?
No, not at all.
Not 100%.
Yes,
I'm thankful
110%.
for simple things like life,
Do you feel like you're
I think that's my problem.
friends.
Yeah. What do you think is the problem in that, DeAndre?
Because like you said, I mean, go back to self-love. Like, I feel as though the material things is going to bring myself to love myself. And that's like, that's bullshit. Like, it's not actually going to make me love myself. Eventually, I'm going to have these things to be like, shit, now what?
Right.
I still don't like what I see in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Exactly.
what is me pushing a 1,000 horsepower M5 going to do?
Right.
Wrap yourself around the tree.
Adrenaline. It's not even on some you shit. You know how I get.
Yeah.
Like,
I ain't getting in the car with you no more, nigga. I ain't gonna cap, nigga. I almost shit myself.
we all good. Whoa, what the fuck?
This nigga gotta grab the old shit bar. Oh, some shit.
Thought that old shit bar was gonna break.
Why'd you do that to him?
What?
Why'd you do that to him?
What we talking about?
Why'd you do that to him?
The old shit bar?
You gave my man whiplash.
Nah, bro.
Nah, he ain't give me.
The way the car
Okay.
be hugging, man. The car hugged the curves.
Okay.
There ain't no crazy like.
That shit wasn't hugging shit. I thought we was flying.
You put my man. My man was stuck to the seat. You ever had the gravity machine, the Gravitron at Six Flags or some shit? The gravity stick you
Fucking.
can't go nowhere.
What made it so bad? The windows was down a little bit, so it literally sounded like we was in a plane. Like you heard the wind just fly by. It was like,
Or you thought you was speed racing.
But listen.
You thought you was in a Mach 5.
This gonna tie all the way back though about a self-love moment. Yeah. Shit, you could have said put the window up.
Or drive slow.
I could have, and I already told you.
Put the window up. It was G's.
That wasn't going to help. The window going up was not going to
You
help.
was still hitting Mach 5
Right,
in
like
a
the fuck,
Volkswagen.
He said, "Where is your self-love? How about that?"
Oh my god!
Well,
I was waiting for a deer to just pop out and be like, "Oh well, yo, what's up, God? I'm here now.
That manifestation. What the fuck?
I'm here now."
You ever see those memes?
That's why I ain't say it. That's why I ain't say it while I was in the car.
Your thoughts.
Yeah, but it didn't happen. That's why I ain't say it.
no, but anyways, because
You're not gonna get through to him.
We'll get through in the next segment, 611 Discussions.
Yeah.
We back again here on 611 Discussions. We're having a great time and great conversations and all that with WAP to that
my name's Jeff.
back. And her name's Jeff.
This whole
My
time.
name's Jeff.
This whole time.
You never seen 21 Jump Street? What? Okay, so what we just learned today is Ashad
He also doesn't
lives
watch the
under a
Boon.
rock.
Ashad said he don't like the Boondocks because it's a cartoon.
I'm sorry, excuse the fuck out of me. All right, Uncle Ruckus. Okay.
That's what Ashad said.
Hey, Ashad,
You ain't get it, you don't
Ashad.
know.
Call me a pimp named Slipback. You gotta say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest.
Say it with me now.
Has hitting a bitch ever not worked? Ashad also said,
I'm dead ass calling Ashad Uncle Ruckus now.
Yo, that's funny as shit.
You're never gonna know what the fuck that means.
I'm gonna do my research now.
Yeah, do your research on Uncle Ruckus. You look just like
I
him.
thought he actually knew what that meant too, low key.
Right? Now you gonna go home and look up Uncle Ruckus and be like, she said I look just like him.
I look like him.
Whoa, that's cap.
Now I'm about to bomb you the fuck out. No, I'm not.
Yeah, don't, because you took the other Reese's, so that was payback.
Uncle
My
Ruckus had
revenge.
a hard
Anyways, moving
life.
forward.
Isn't he like 77 old?
Yeah, but he had a hard life though.
Where's a jumper?
You gotta realize what he went through.
Listen, he
does he
did
wear
it
a
all.
jumpsuit?
He
Nah.
went through some shit. Why?
It
If you
depends
do
on what job.
anything, watch the episode about Uncle Ruckus's life.
It's
If you do
very
anything.
sad. Like,
Did
you
I
could-
just catch you trying to be shit?
his dad?
No, my baby.
His dad got his back broke by the white man just because.
Right.
Literally.
Did I just catch you having fun? No, my baby.
Literally.
Doesn't sound. I don't have time for that.
It's a part of your culture.
Right now I'm on Stonefall. One show at a time.
You got a little. Now it's from the bottom. Let's just transfer lips. Okay. Yeah, you good. Good.
Thanks, man.
Um.
So thank you guys for coming to my podcast.
Yeah, hello.
So
You
next topic.
You tell me. It's your podcast.
So who?
Give us.
Oh, so we were talking about confidence, right?
I think we finished on that, right?
We finished on
Yeah. So what else we talking about, Seth? Because you are the
I don't think we
host.
did finish on confidence because, like, you know, I feel like I just wanted to make this point. I just want to make this point before we move forward. Like, I don't think y'all understand how confidence plays a role into your love life. Excuse me, Uncle Ruckus.
I'll take it. Pause.
Oh, I just got that. Anyways, I don't think y'all understand how confidence plays a role into your love life.
Too.
Well, I don't know. Do you? Do you feel like your love life is on a
What's
high?
a love life like?
Mine?
Yeah, like what? Because I see See, this is what happens when y'all motherfuckers don't listen to what I said.
I'm listening.
I said, no, Seth did it. I said.
I'm not gonna hold you. I wasn't listening.
Exactly.
I was paying attention.
I already knew.
The price tag of some polo pants, which he paid compared to what I pay. It upset me a little bit.
Thrifting is right here.
You'll be all right.
Okay.
Dig.
Confidence plays a huge role into your love life.
I agree.
You're right.
So that's why I was asking you, how you guys said where you're at with your confidence. So how is your love life? It's usually the same answer.
No, mine's healthy.
Yours is hella what?
Healthy.
Okay.
You ever take $100 bill and then set it on fire and then see what's left?
Ashes.
Yeah, that's how my
Yours?
love life is going.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, it's just a burnt $100 bill. It used to be $100 bill. Now it's pointless.
Mine's a $100 bill.
That's good. I'm happy for you.
Okay. Do you feel like it changed or progressed into that once you started to have more confidence in yourself?
Of course. But what you guys say, motherfucker?
Nothing, man.
You ain't never got nothing to say.
I feel like, yeah.
Just be making faces.
Because once the manifestations start coming true, you just start getting a different wall. Like, oh, damn, I did that. All right, let me see what I can do if I start saying this and do that. So you just start moving different, and you know how to. You just know how to move.
So my question now is: so are you single? Or are you taken? Like, what do you define as a healthy love life?
Self-love.
Okay. That's that.
What do you define as a love life?
That's very true. I mean,
levels to this shit. Like, what
there is levels to this shit. I definitely agree. Like, that's why I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I think I was directing the question to like your relationship with women because you're attracted to women. So that's what I was referring to. But self-love is a good point. You know, that's a huge part of it. So to further elaborate,
with women in what way?
Well, so I'm not gonna assume, but do you want a relationship in life? Like, is that a goal that you would like to strive for at some point in your life?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I just interject here?
Yeah, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to that Reese's cup?
It's frozen.
Why is it
So I
just
had to eat
chilling
around
there?
it.
Do you see this Reese's cup?
I don't want the rest of it
That's
now.
literally a waste. He could have just given me both.
It's destroying. Like, can y'all give me a break and let me work on it?
Break me off a piece.
No, that's not a Kit Kat. It's a Reese's. You got it down it.
It was frozen.
Why'd you eat a I was looking at it. Is that what used to be Reese's?
The feces of the Reese's.
Anyways, back to my question. Yeah, you want a relationship, right?
Of course.
So, I was saying confidence is tied to that, like your relationship with women.
I feel like I have a.
So I'll re-answer the question I guess I was asking originally.
That's just confusing because, like, if I'm not in a relationship with a woman, how, like.
You don't have to be in a relationship, but how is that?
Like, how do I just deal with women and just in general?
Is it a positive experience, a negative experience? Are you seeking a relationship right now?
Right
You know
now,
what I mean?
honestly, no, I'm not seeking a relationship because I'm not where I need to be 100%. So my relationship with women is, I guess you could say, it's in the air.
You live in this kind of single life, as Future would say.
Perfect. Exactly how Future said, living this kind of single life. Like, yeah, I have girls that, not even girls, like a girl who I deal with. But like,
He had to make that correction real fucking quick in case homegirl was gonna watch this later.
nah, I can say whatever I want. Yeah, I'm not tied to nobody. But yeah, if there's a suitor here, like Seth said last episode, if there's a suitor.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, not to interject, but why do y'all niggas do that?
What?
This is what I don't understand. Why do y'all do that? Just say. You don't have to say you're not owned by anybody, right? But out of respect for the person you're dealing with, just say it's okay to be like, yeah, I'm dealing with somebody. You know what I mean? It's okay to be like, oh, I mean, I can talk to other girls, but I'm choosing not to because I'm dealing with somebody.
But that ain't the case.
Because what you said, like, okay,
That's
from
not
a
the
female
case.
perspective, that's the shit that feels disrespectful.
I mean, that's what it is, though. Like, we both know anyone I'm dealing with knows the situation. I'm not. This ain't no. She wants this and I want this. No, we're on a mutual agreement of we know what the situation is. So
is that situation like, not to just harbor on him? Actually, I'm gonna move forward. Seth.
No, I had some phlegm in my throat.
Oh, okay. So is that situation like a friends with benefits situation?
It could be.
Well, so do you have a label to it or not? Because I was gonna ask you guys, like,
I have no label to anything. I'm single.
So don't you think if you're dealing with somebody, you should have a label, or do you guys feel like labels don't need to happen?
Only if you're in love.
What if it's just casual? I don't have to have a label for that.
But isn't an act of self-love having boundaries?
What you need a label for?
Yeah,
Because it identifies the boundaries.
I mean, I feel like you
The
just
actions
identify
are the boundaries.
Yeah, like I feel like you can identify the boundaries.
So you're
without
saying
putting
you're
a
not
label on
having
it.
that conversation about what is actually expected in the relationship that you are having, whether it's serious or not, serious or
Actions.
casual?
With me, actions speak louder than words. So no, there's no. What's understood don't need to be explained.
So isn't that like? But at the end of the day, it's not just you in that relationship.
Yeah, but trust me, people I'm dealing with, what's understood don't need to be explained.
But
My
again,
actions
how do
say
you
what I'm
really
doing.
know? Because people can tell you one thing and think a whole other thing.
Because my actions are going to be the same every time. You can say, "Oh, I'm in love with you." My actions never reciprocated that I'm in love.
You're not
with you.
understanding what I'm saying. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying for the benefit of whatever you're doing with somebody, having a boundary or a label to identify what those boundaries are can help both of you in this situation, because things change. Feelings are temporary. You know what I mean? They change every day. So what if somebody does have that? Okay, maybe I do have feelings for you. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck. I don't have feelings for you. That's being a little insensitive to somebody's feelings, don't you think? But if they know, okay, the boundary is this is just a friends with benefits.
It's not my job to make someone else feel anything. Like, it's your job to analyze the situation for what it is and move accordingly. It's not my job to do something and worry about how someone else feels. Like,
I mean, okay, granted, I don't know your situation with the person, but in general, I think a great rule of thumb is if you're engaging in some sort of intimacy with the person, even though sex you identify as casual, it's a exchange of energies. It's a spiritual connection. So at the end of the day, morally, you have an obligation, a responsibility to at least be mindful of that person in that way. And that's why it's important to have boundaries. And it's also like, again, I could turn that around and be like, are you really operating on self-love in that aspect? Because if you're not setting the boundaries, right, you're opening a door for a lot of miscommunication and a lot of negative energy.
I think it's a case by case. I feel like you can only be speaking from your personal experiences. For me, that's not how it is. Like, I disagree.
Seth, what do you think?
And that's what. Yeah, what do you think? He don't think nothing. He just lost. He was like, I hope she doesn't come to me. You're lost. Just say you're lost. And
Yeah, I'm clueless. I don't
Repeat the question
He's
again.
on some Nas shit right
So you can think about it.
I mean, not to just think about it, but Seth,
now.
Ashad's opinion
That's a
is
sad
that
face.
when it
At a
comes
point.
to any sort of relationship, actions speak louder than words.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that you need maybe not a concrete label, but you need some sort of identity so you understand the boundaries.
Every girl not worth that though.
And
Yo,
that's your
repeat that
problem.
shit one
girl
more
not
fucking
no, that's
time
not my
for the
problem.
motherfuckers in the
wait, wait,
back.
wait,
Energy.
wait.
If
I'm
a
sorry.
girl's not
I'm sorry.
winking with me, like
Let me
every girl
just.
not worth that time. No.
If you're intimate or dealing with a girl at all and you feel like she may or may not be worth it, that's a reflection of a part of you that you feel lacks value. Because anytime you interact with another being on this earth, that is a mirror of a part of you. So, and second, just from a standpoint, I don't think that it's fair for you to engage with somebody that you don't feel is worth your time. Because you just said not every girl is worth it.
Yeah, no.
That's a little
There's
like
long term and there's short term. You could
okay,
be
but
worth
you
it for
can
the short term.
still if you want to manifest long term, right? You want to manifest whatever. Like I said, manifestation requires you to operate in the present time before you even receive that. So if you're what you're telling universe right now by handling your situations now however you want is like, I'm not ready for the long term. Of course, that's what you're saying. But you're never going to get to being ready if you're constantly dealing with it in the same fashion that you're dealing it right now.
I disagree with you because people can change.
But if you agree, manifestation.
The life I live right now is the life I want to live towards dealing with me and then towards dealing with women. I know when I get older, and it could, again, every woman's not worth it. If a girl comes into my life that I see, I'm like, damn, I see something in there where I want to pursue that. Then like, all right, yeah, I'm going to have that conversation.
I'm not saying you got to pursue it. I'm saying that when you're dealing with even something as simple as a casual fling, right? Structuring your life around, I have my own boundaries, right? I'm not trying to get, too intimate emotionally. I don't want commitment right now. And making that known and setting those boundaries immediately, that's you practicing the habit. So when you do eventually, when life keeps going on and you do actually want the long term, then the universe will be like, yeah, he's ready for it. Because he's been practicing that this whole time. Because when you get to the long term, you got to have concrete boundaries anyway.
Long story short, to tie it all up, because we just beating a dead horse. I just think men and women show their ways differently. Like, we show with actions. Y'all show with fucking the words and like the love and all that shit. Like, we show it differently. That's how I feel. What y'all think? Like, y'all two men right here. These motherfuckers won't look.
Let me ask you.
No.
Because you said that you. I just want to say this.
Let them answer.
No.
Let them answer.
Yeah, let's
answer.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
These niggas ain't no. Let these
Imagine
niggas
you just
answer.
passed it on the Seth and he still don't know what
it
to
don't
say.
gotta be Seth. It could be D. We just had a whole conversation.
I feel like
you don't know next.
I feel like yeah, I don't have nothing to say.
Exactly. I already know him, man.
What was the question
again? So as I was saying, let me put this into perspective. So I'm going to finish what I was saying. Let's say you get a job, right? And it's just a job. It's not your career, right? Do you just show up to work?
Yes.
Or do you say, this is how much I'm getting paid and these are the hours that I'm working?
It don't work that way. We all know this.
I show up and get my money and that's it. It's a job.
Okay, but before you get the job, the money you're getting paid and the hours that you're working is already included.
No.
It's already talked about.
No, because then they'll say, no, this is what you're going to get and this is how many hours you need to work.
No. What I'm saying is that gets talked about before you show up to the job.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's not your career.
You're the second person to say that. Women really look at relationships like it's a job.
No, we put it into perspective because y'all don't look at relationships seriously. That's the point. And relationship isn't just an intimate like boyfriend, girlfriend. Relationship is friendship. Relationship is coworker, boss, employee. That's everything. Relationship is everything. Connection is a huge part of the human experience.
So relationships don't matter though.
But if it doesn't matter, then why are you operating? Why are you wasting your time on it?
I'm just here for the time now.
But again,
short term.
Time is an illusion. So the present is the same as the future. Okay? So if you're not operating on it now, it's going to be the same thing in tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Your life doesn't change until you say it does. We just talked about manifestation. We just talked about all this stuff previously. Before, when it came to you,
but you just talking about relationships. That's
right,
all you're talking about. I don't want a relationship, so I don't have to change shit. That's fine.
You don't have you don't.
If I don't want it, I don't have to change it.
But you don't have to want a relationship to change the way that you operate today, because how you operate today when it comes to your connections to women is a reflection of your self-love. It ties right back into you. So you think that you're operating on self-love because you just do it whatever the fuck you want. Your actions speak for itself. You know what I mean? But what you're actually doing is you're not setting proper boundaries. You're not communicating effectively. So you're saying, you're putting out there into the universe that whatever happens, happens.
I can see what you mean to a certain extent. Like, all right, like with the whole label situation, you know what I'm saying, and boundaries and shit. Mm-hmm. Like if you put a label on it, then you know the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? The label
specifically
specifies the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? If you say y'all friends with benefits, then y'all know that y'all only gonna do what friends with benefits actually do.
That means we're not hanging out. We're not going out in public. We don't have to hold hands. I'm not posting you on Woman Crush Wednesday. You know what I mean? No, I don't have to save your number in my phone. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You're just a friend with the benefits. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, however you define friends with benefits. But at the end of the day, if you walk into a situation with a woman and you don't define that, forget, oh, she's not worth it. You're saying you're not worth the boundary. You're not worth operating on that proper, healthy communication.
And see, here's the thing. I feel like maybe what you're saying, you have a lot of points, but that's the difference between how women look at it and how men look at it. I feel like we don't put certain boundaries on some shit because, all right, maybe we just don't feel like it. We don't feel like it needs to have like a label, you know what I'm saying? Because like, what the fuck, we're just friends, you know what I'm saying? That fuck, like, cool. Like, why are we going to waste time talking about the label when we already know what the fuck it is? Like he said before, what's understood don't need to be explained. Exactly like that. You don't need to always just, cause like deep down he knows and he thinks she knows. You know what I'm saying? Now, from what you're saying, like maybe she really don't know, and that's probably why he should actually put an actual label on it. But fuck labels, nigga.
That's why I brought up the job situation, because you seem to not understand what I'm talking about in terms of connections with women. That's why I brought up the job, because I'll be damned if I walk into a job and it's not already decided how I'm getting paid and how many hours I'm working. Because if I said to you, I'm working till 5 and you're like, it's not 7 o'clock yet. No, we talked about this on day 1. I said I'm working till 5 o'clock. Right? So if you're not operating on that in every aspect of your life, that's how you know this is why I need to do more for myself in terms of self-love. Because if you would walk into a job already knowing how much you're getting paid, what hours you're working, what benefits you're receiving, and how much time you get off, right? You should be doing that in this every aspect of your life, knowing exactly what you're getting yourself into. Now, if you don't care about the woman's feelings, which honestly, just from a human morality standpoint, I think that that's a little shallow, but that's just my personal opinion. If you don't want to operate on that, then fine. But at the end of the day, like I said, any connection you have in this physical world is a mirror of you. So if you don't want to operate on that, that just shows where you're lacking in your own self-love. Mic drop.
Nah, pick that shit the fuck up because we ain't done yet.
No, I'm kidding. But
you know
no, seriously.
Like I feel like
I have nothing to say.
I feel like
you're right.
I can't remember.
You're right.
What else we talking about, Seth?
Seth, anything else? Like, Seth, you really have been quiet. I actually need
It's
Seth
like
to
we
say
switch
something.
roles, nigga. Usually I'm the fucking quiet one. What's
I
up? What's
actually
going
need you
on?
to
Hold
comment
on.
on
What's going on, bro? You all right?
I have nothing to say on that topic.
But why is that?
Yeah,
Just
that's
don't have
the
an
last thing I'm
input.
saying. Yeah, y'all niggas gotta get dissected now. Fuck that.
So I have an input on that
Character
topic.
being attacked.
So, Seth, now I get to put you on the hot spot like I did a shot. Thank you for allowing yourself to be put on the hot
I
spot.
didn't allow that. But
I said thank you for allowing yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, but she did it, so I appreciate that because I feel like we got to experience a perspective that, whatever. So, Seth, how do you feel about your love life?
It could be better. I gotta find time.
Okay, now, do you operate on you're looking for a relationship or?
If it happens, it happens. My heart's open.
Your heart is open.
But
That's a great mentality to have.
that's about it. But again, I gotta find time for that.
Right.
That's
Right.
all. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry.
So when you get into something with a girl though, like, are you establishing a boundary right away? Are you labeling? Do you believe in labels?
I'm not a fan of blurred lines.
Right. Why is that?
Not a fan of confusion.
Okay.
That's about it.
Why is your responses so lackluster right now too?
Thank you.
Like there's something deeper here, and I know you like to avoid, but like I really want to hone in on your perspective.
That's about it. Honestly.
It seems like when it comes to intimacy, you're very reserved and closed off from it, which I think is very telling. So you said your heart is open, but is it?
Through it, man. I just got fucking berated for 15 minutes.
I know you did.
Yes,
so,
sir, man, go through.
Is your heart really open? Because it seems like it's not.
It is. I know it is.
It is, but
I'm ready for that if it were to happen. Well,
Right.
not ready how I would like to be ready, but I think I'll be ready.
so when do you feel like you'll be ready? Like, what will that look like for you?
Ideally, I'll be established. I'll have a nest.
So
When the money good.
when I said, do you guys tie your confidence to your material success?
He said no.
DeAndre said yes. Maybe you don't tie your self-esteem to your material success, but it sounds like you tie your love, your idea of love to your material success.
I just want to build a nest. That's all.
Right. You know what's crazy? Like, it really doesn't take much in life. You know, if you love you, you're capable of loving someone else.
I agree.
So
with that.
you're worthy of having a relationship at this moment in your life. And honestly, just off the record, like separate from this conversation, if you're dealing with somebody that pressures you to be something in order for them to love you, that's not your person. You should be able to walk through the valleys with the person that you love. So even in this, who you guys are today is still who you are. It may not be, your best self. It may not be your highest potential, but it's still it's still who you are. So you are still worthy of love at this moment in time. You don't have to be something to be loved. And I think that, not to go on a rant, but I think that that's a huge problem within masculinity in itself. And that's why it becomes so toxic, because society will tell y'all that you have to be able to provide in multiple ways for a woman.
No, no, you got that twisted. That I just said that I just rather have that for me. Now, if I love my life, meet her tomorrow, yeah, that'll be dope.
Right.
But I don't need a house for that. That was just for me.
Well, you said building a nest, so I just correlated it to a nest, like a home, because that's what a nest is.
Yeah, like I do want to be a homeowner. Now, if that happens,
you talking about a nest egg, right?
Yeah. Now if that happens, but
you see how that correlates to what I'm saying?
No, not money. I use like
what is that?
It's like a house. That's not money.
So it's a foundation.
A foundation.
Foundation. That's the word.
But that's the same instance of providing. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be money, but it's still providing. You're providing something. You have to, a lot of times they tell you have to bring something to the table.
I mean, where would I?
In a material way.
No, but where would I live? I need a house regardless.
You live here.
You have a place to live right now.
No, I mean my own pot.
But you're saying that you have to have your own in order for you to feel ready for a relationship.
My independence. I already want I just want everything, established, like a foundation. Like I'll be set for me. Now, if she walks in today or when that happens, I'll be the same person regardless. But
it's what it's sounding like is that even if she were to walk through the door, you would feel some sort of lack or insecurity because of the fact that you're not where you want to be.
Sure.
So what I'm saying to you is that if and when you experience that insecurity, maybe that could be why, you're kind of just existing in love, not really like putting yourself out there because you're not where you want to be.
Yeah, that's
right?
Correct.
Okay. So what I'm saying to you is that it's okay for you to put yourself out here today and receive love, because if you love you, then you're capable of receiving love. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
So, and what I was tying it into is that a lot of times men are raised in this conditioning that you have to bring something to a table in order to be ready to be loved by a woman. And I'm not going to hold you. There are a lot of women out here that won't look your way if you don't have certain things to offer, and they would be things like a job, money, nice car, house, whatever.
I wouldn't tell them that at all.
No, I'm not saying you tell men. What I'm saying is society conditions men.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean when I say, like, you're conditioned into thinking that. I'm not saying you say it. What I'm saying is you were brought up into an environment and you were nurtured
Yeah, I agree.
to believe that.
I agree. But we'll be right back. 611 Discussions. And we back with 611 Discussions, baby.
That energy don't even match the last segment.
You're absolutely right, sir. I have no rebuttal for that at all. Talking about self-love. Love life correlating with masculinity?
Confidence.
Confidence.
Yes, confidence,
Relationships
yes.
with women.
So I dug into you, Seth. I dug into
Pause.
you, Sean.
Pause.
Pause.
That's going to be hard when you do that.
I didn't even look at you.
Damn.
I'm still salty. Keep going.
DeAndre, it's your turn because you were the first one to respond. You responded very quickly. You said that your love life is
A burnt up dollar bill.
Yes.
Or $100 bill.
Yes. So why? Let's start there.
Let's see. I'll call it because of past experience. Damn, nigga.
The bad B.
Call it because of past experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, you worked so hard to get that $100 bill. You put everything, all your work, time, and effort into getting that $100 bill. And you just watch it burn.
Right.
And then blow away in the wind.
You know what's crazy? Like, I went to the spiritual workshop at a metaphysical store, and there was this really good point that somebody made that really changed my life. Is that, like, a no is just as good as a yes. So in terms of what you were just talking about, like, what if the $100 bill that you thought burned, right, was really just a piece of paper? Because,
But it's not. It's a $100 bill.
but how do you know? You know what I'm saying? How do you really know for sure that it was a $100 bill? You're talking about your past experience. You're talking
Because
about
I
past
saw
love.
what it was before it burnt.
So are you talking about the person or the relationship
No,
that was had?
the $100 bill is the time and effort that I put into the relationship. You know what I'm saying? The act of it burning is just what happened after the fact.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it's a
Right.
figure of speech. Like,
But there's a lot of meaning to that because,
yeah, of course, that's why I fucking said it.
you know, like, a central theme of your, like, conversations tonight have been centered around the fact that you can oftentimes be a very negative person, right? So in terms of your past experiences, I know that a lot of times when we look back on our past and there's sometimes an absence of, you know, that past experience, whether it be a person or a place or a thing, you know, let's say a noun, right? A lot of times we look at it in a negative mindset because we're lacking in that past experience. Whatever happened, we're not lacking in it. But what if, right? And it's not what if, but a lot of times what we fail to understand is the positive in our past experiences. Because at the end of the day, you learned something. You did gain something even though you lost a person or you lost time. You did gain something
Right.
from that past experience, whether
A broken fucking heart
right, but
and anger.
so
That's the fuck I gained.
no. What you gained was an opportunity for you to ask yourself, where was I lacking in love for myself for this situation? Because if you got, and I know some of your past in terms of love. I don't know all of it, right? But if you're, if you're involving yourself with energies that don't best reflect who you truly are, then you're always going to come out with I don't want to call it a loss, but, you know, in a sense how you feel, it would be a loss. Does that make sense?
I mean, maybe to somebody else it would make sense. But for me, I think that's where you got it fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was like that at all. I think it's more like, because at first all right, when I get into a relationship and I call a chick my girlfriend, it's because I see myself in her some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the people around you are a reflection of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I see that in her some way, somehow. And then a lot of the times, I let people around me disrupt what I thought I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might have saw one thing, and then somebody really close to me saw something completely different and then put me on game. Then I'm starting to see her a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time when I get in a relationship, I'm usually not the one to just end the shit.
So when you, in your last or past relationships, right, what you saw in them being a certain reflection of who you are, was that a reflection of your true self or a wound that you needed to heal?
I don't know. Like I said, every time I see myself in the mirror, I still see that same kid with brown teeth and glasses. You know what I'm saying? I don't see what the fuck y'all see.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't even know what the fuck y'all see.
So if that's what you see in the mirror, it's very like possible to say that your relationships are going to be a reflection of a you that no longer exists.
Nah, that person still exists.
In some ways, but I mean, overall, you've been the same spirit since you were brought into this world. You know what I mean? But you've evolved from that kid that you said you looked like. You know what I'm saying? That kid that was, you know, in that mindset that you were in.
That kid that kept getting beat the fuck up. That kid that couldn't stand up for himself.
And that's how you describe that kid that you see. So it's pretty like safe to say that when you do approach love, you might be searching for individuals who also have that same wound.
Nah, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Maybe subconsciously, but that's actually far from the truth.
No, I'm not talking about consciously. You said consciously you search for somebody that best represents you.
Nah, I was just blaming it on that last relationship that I was in.
Okay.
I saw something in her that like mirrored me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the kid with brown teeth and glasses. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's just there was like little shit that she did that like, you know, I'll also do type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Anything else you want to add to that? No? So do you see how like because I think a bigger problem, not a bigger problem, but a bigger obstacle in your way is when somebody does tell you or you do find out another truth about a person, you put it on yourself as a weight and a burden, like as if you lack judgment or you were wrong. You know, you internalize it and turn that onto yourself when at the end of the day, that person's life choices and who they are, even though it figuratively is a reflection of some things are a reflection of who you are, they still are their own person, and God granted all of us free will. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if that person didn't turn out to be what you expected them to be, that's okay, because they had a choice in the matter. You know what I'm saying? They're not obligated to operate on how you see them. You know what I'm saying? And to put it into like, to stretch it even further, right? I'm like losing my thought. But to stretch it even further, like the way that you approach love, right? There's something to that. You know, it stems from your own negative thoughts. You know what I mean?
At the time, I wasn't as negative as I am now.
Right. But when you look back on it, it just unleashed a whole, like, it's like your negativity at the time may have been simmering, but it's still connected to the same negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's all connected. There's a source to your negativity, and it reflects in your relationships. Because what people don't understand is your inner child wounds and trauma, right? If you don't deal with them, they just come out in your relationships. Whether that be your connections to your parents, your siblings, your friendships, or your personal intimate relationships. They all are a reflection of wounds that you're not dealing with. So when you have a failed experience with love, I understand it's easier said than done to just not look at it like it's a failure, right? But instead of saying to yourself, damn, I lost this, ask yourself, what did you gain? What did you learn about yourself in that experience? Because life doesn't just happen. Everything is connected. Everything is purposeful in this universe. That's why I've been talking about when I'm talking about living life with purpose and self-love. So when you get into a relationship and it doesn't work out, ask yourself what you had to learn from it.
I'm a fucking idiot. I let somebody show me what love is just for them to turn around and spit it in my fucking face.
You know,
at first, before that shit, I really didn't like, I wasn't the one that actually gave a fuck about love. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was like a fantasy, a pipe dream. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I always believed like you'd find love like when you get older.
Right.
I didn't believe I was ready for love. Then I had somebody show me what love really was. Then I started to believe it. And then that bitch shitted on me.
Now, what you said, there was a lot to unpack, but my first question to you was, did she show you love, or did you show yourself that you're capable of love and that love can exist?
Nah, she showed me she was pretty much somebody that finally loved me, or at least I thought. You know what I'm saying? So she showed me what love was. And then me learning that, then I was able to actually love in turn.
Right. I feel like one perspective is that, but another perspective is that you prove to yourself that you're not only ready, capable, and willing to love, but that you are also open to receiving it. And what's very interesting is, since that last relationship, have you been open to receiving love since?
Nope.
So it's like their actions, right? It's like the actions of somebody else, which is something that's out of your control, ended up affecting what you can control. And a huge part of faith is relinquishing control of things you can't control and focusing on what you can. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, in terms of your past love and everything, it's like a perspective is that you were shitted on. You experienced something where somebody wronged you, right? But that's a negative mentality to approach it. It is, because you know why? What that does is basically tell you that you did something wrong.
Man, that ain't just a fucking negative mentality. That's just what happened.
Right,
that is literally what the fuck happened. On. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yeah, I broke up, but at least I still have my life. At least I still have my health. Well, guess what? I don't have my fucking health, first off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, what is the other side of the fucking coin?
Like I just said, that you were, and you proved to yourself that you are capable, willing, and ready to receive love.
For the wrong person.
No.
Make myself look fucking stupid.
No. Because let's be fair, right? You're a very loving person. In between this segment or the past, whatever, you prove that to both me and Ashad, that you are a very loving person and a very nurturing person. Now, you spread that to a lot of people. And people do that all the time. You're not the only one. You're not alone in that fight. You know what I mean? Everybody tends to give love to energies that don't give love back. Energy is reciprocal, meaning that when you give, you should be receiving, because that's the circle of life. It's a circle. It's not one end and then a destination. It always comes back to itself. So you may have, in a sense, just gave love to somebody who drained you of your energy, and you didn't receive anything in return. What you actually received in return was somebody who wasn't capable of receiving your love, because they ended up shitting on it. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that you're not ready, willing, and capable of loving. And that also doesn't mean that you have a terrible judgment. You know what I mean? You just have to honor yourself and self-love and say to yourself, you know what? I'm only going to put energy into anything that's going to give me energy back.
Well, I don't love myself, so I can't love.
And that's exactly where it comes full circle in this conversation, because it starts in your mindset.
I'm not in the right mindset to actually love or to be loved by anybody.
Well,
not right now.
You know, love starts, like I said, if you're able to love you, then you're able to be loved.
I can't, so now we're here again.
Anybody want to add anything to hone in what I'm saying?
Listen, this whole episode has been an eye-opener for me. The things you have said, I feel like me, going back to my childhood shit, like it's hard to hear the truth sometimes. Like at first I don't want to hear the shit. But yeah, sitting back, listening to what you saying some shit, and it changed my perspective on Like, damn, it ain't just about the relationship with the woman. It's just like you said, relationships in general, and how like you do have to be more considerate. The boundaries do actually matter, because it just adds like everyone just knows everything. So I just feel like, for me personally, you saying all right shit. I don't have anything else to say towards him, because you got me thinking about my shit. You got me thinking about how can I change? How can I get better? What do I need to do to continue my journey into self-love?
Right.
So
Right.
that's how I'm feeling about everything you've been saying today.
I feel like I hope
I can't even focus on what he got to do, what Seth got to do. I got to focus on myself even more now.
Right. Seth, do you have anything you want to say?
No.
Solid episode.
Yeah. I just hope that y'all understand the message was received from all of you in a loving way.
Answer for him like that. She swore that was him.
No, because Seth honestly didn't have. Did you have something to say?
No, he don't, and
That's
that's why
why-
I wish this nigga would open up. Cause like we was saying before, like when the cameras was off, me personally, like yeah, like you said, like I do give a fuck about people, and I do want to see people happy, because when people are happy, I'm fucking happy. But when the energy's fucked up and motherfuckers is miserable, then I'm gonna be fucking miserable and pissed the fuck off. And that's why I swear to God, I wish, Seth, that you would just open the fuck up. I really do, because I love the fuck out you, bro. And when you get down and like, you know, to yourself and stuck in your fucking head, bro, it makes me fucking miserable. And then I start questioning myself, like, damn, what can I do to help this nigga the fuck out? Because I know he going through something, but he don't want to open it up. Is it me? Is there something I did? What can I do to make him want to open up to me? Fuck the pod. I just want you to open up to your nigga, bro.
And that's an empath for you.
He gonna say, I don't know what you want. Said it all.
I feel like in the meantime, while Seth collects his thoughts, I feel like
No thought.
I feel
There's
like
a blank
this
page
has
in
been
there.
a very introspective conversation, and what I mean by that is that I think each of you can take something from this conversation. Like I said, do your homework, apply any tips
He's
or
throwing that
any
homework
lessons
out
that I gave
right
you on
out
self
the
love.
window. As soon as you get in the car, homework. Window,
Listen. You're so
Fuck was that
annoying.
Sean Marion?
Yeah.
That was
Seth, you
MJ.
know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave you with this though, because
So-
I understand you like to brush everything under the rug, but at some point in your life, you got to deal with it all. So you want to keep brushing everything under the rug? It's gonna be a lot more for you to unpack when you gotta unpack it.
I'm self-aware.
See, he says it so confidently, like I'm gonna deal with it when I gotta deal with it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the path to healing, it is a journey. It's not a destination. You don't get to a point where you're ready. You don't get to a point where you're settled. You don't get to a point. There's no point. It's a never-ending journey, okay? And that requires you to do a lot of shadow work. And that's basically what we just did today. So if you refuse to work on this said shadow work,
I'm not gonna refuse anything.
This feel like therapy. I ain't gonna lie.
you're welcome. Honestly, this is apart from me being a hairdresser and a stylist. I didn't say this in the beginning, but I'll say this now. I am spiritually, my gift is to heal. And I'm an empath. So this is what I do for others. My conversations with
I'm a psychopath.
my
I'm a
conversations, right? My conversations with my
What
clients.
are you, Seth?
I don't fucking know, bro.
He doesn't know what are you, Seth?
He doesn't know because it's under the fucking rug.
I don't know,
All
bro.
the answers lie for Seth under the fucking rug that
We
he
have
refused.
carpet. We don't even have rugs.
I don't know.
He just don't play duty.
I don't even know where you were going with that. I understand where you were going with that. You're creative. I don't know where to go with that.
Who are you? What is your gift in this world?
I'm still trying to find that shit myself.
Okay, but
Shit, I didn't know you didn't know.
where
your
are you
gift.
looking?
That was the
Hold
first
on.
thing I've ever heard you fucking
Seth,
You might
Where-
need to change
Seth,
the memory
where-
card now.
Right.
Because now he's
Before we-
talking.
before
What's
we-
going
before
on?
we end this episode, where have you looked for yourself? Like, where are you looking?
Haven't.
It's in
Are you looking?
the bottom of that bottle?
Nope.
Are you searching?
It's in that black
Nope.
dollar. the
Why are
Ciroc
you not
bottle.
searching? Why are you not looking for yourself? Don't you want to find yourself?
Yes.
See in that
I
bottle.
don't know how. I'm cool. So
But you're not cool because you're not
No,
you.
Now he says he's
Clueless.
clueless.
Oh, you're clueless. You're
So he's
clueless.
not thinking about it.
You know, I get. So do you feel like you just don't have like a sense of direction right now? Like you don't know where to look, possibly?
Yep.
It's under the rug.
We got carpet though.
The rug.
The rug.
This is
the
shag
rug.
carpet.
No, seriously, like to put it in more specific details, it's every time that you choose to dismiss and not confront, that's you saying, I don't need to find myself right now. Because when you confront, that's when you find yourself.
Because at least I'm saying I don't care or something.
Right.
But I'm willing to change.
Ye who seeks, ye who finds. So you got to seek, my brother. Yeah, shout out to every single one of you. You are Black kings.
Yep.
You are
Absolutely.
royalty. You are a grace and a blessing
Damn, I had
to
a
this
bar
earth.
about being a king. I can't remember what that shit was.
I need y'all to understand that as a Black king, as a Black man on this earth, you hold so much emphasis and purpose to the human experience. And I hope that you guys know that. And I hope you understand that you are loved. And that you are capable of receiving love to the utmost degree.
Therapist now.
I agree.
I need a Black female therapist.
Y'all just need to just love on the Black women in your life. It starts with you. You want to see Black love excel? It starts with Black men.
Heard that.
You have the power to lead our community. It lies within you. Y'all are free. You're not incarcerated. You're not holed up in any legal problems, okay? You are free. That is something that your ancestors could not say. So you have the power today.
We aren't entirely free, but we are.
But you're freer than your past. You're freer than your past ancestors, your past lives. You are free. And you need to take your power back and not say, well, I'm not entirely free. Yes, you are. You need to claim it. So that's all I have to say.
Boom. Mic drop.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Love you guys.
Yeah,
I always sign everything with love and light. So
do you have anything to plug before we end this?
Huh?
Do you have anything to plug before we end this? I know you just did a plug, but like any actual things to plug?
What do you mean by plug?
Do you have a makeup page or something?
Oh, I mean,
page,
so
esthetician
this is crazy because I kind of started my Finsta page just as like a fake thing. Like I wasn't really serious, but I have a Instagram page called astoldby.micky. I'll send it to them so they can put it in there. But basically, it is a journey.
You just told us.
Well, it's spelled differently because it's anyways. It's
in the link below.
basically. It's basically my spiritual journey and where I talk about my personal experience with my transformation and I just spread love and light to others, and I've gotten a lot of feedback that I've actually inspired others to love themselves. So that's
it.
Yeah.
Boom. And with that, we out. 611 discussions.